Hey guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I'm going to be doing the favorite Disney pins of 2018 tag. This tag was created by Robin from Oh Hello Robin and Kate from Princess Minnie, and I'll have their videos linked up down in the description. I saw Becca from Disney Kitty do it, and she said she tagged anybody that watched her videos, so I said why not do this. I obviously love Disney pins, and this channel is all Disney pin and Disney related videos. And on that note, if you enjoy Disney videos and Disney pins, definitely hit the subscribe button. I post tons of Disney pin content every week, so come back and enjoy some of my pin videos. To get started on this tag, it's 12 questions. This is just pins I acquired in 2018. It was pretty hard to pick some of them. Some of them I kind of played around with what it was called to pick a pin. Others, I had so many pins that I wanted to pick for it, but I couldn't decide, because I definitely grew my collection in 2018, started a lot of new collections, and definitely changed my collection. I added a lot more trading to my collections. I'm excited to show you some of my favorite pins from this year. The first one is favorite mystery box pin, and for this I decided to go with one of the Kingdom of Cute pins. This is from series 1, and it is the People Mover. I do love the People Mover. It's a great ride. I think it's so much fun to just sit back and relax, and when it's not busy, there's not a line for it. Even when it is busy, the line's not too bad, and it's a great way to sit back and relax in Magic Kingdom when sometimes that park can be so busy. So this People Mover pin is definitely one of my favorite mystery box pins. The next one here is favorite mystery bag pin, and I went with one of the purses. I did a lot of mystery sets, so between the mystery boxes and mystery bags I had lots of choices, and I decided to go with the purses. I just think this tangle purse, the detail and all the flowers on it is so pretty. Definitely one of my favorite purses from the set, and this was one of the sets I actually completed this year, but super awesome to have that pin. The next one was favorite pin that was given to you. This one I wasn't sure if I should go with a pin that I got for as a gift for my birthday or for Christmas, but I decided to go with this one. This pin was given to me by one of the people in the deck department on the Disney Fantasy during our cruise. His girlfriend worked in the concierge, and that's where we were staying, and after talking with her a bunch, she told him to give me a pin during pin trading night, and this is an awesome pin that you can only be gifted, so I thought this was the perfect pin to represent a pin that was gifted to me this year. The next one is favorite pin that you splurged on slash Grail Pin. I didn't really get any Grail pins this year. There was definitely some pins that I added to my collection that were pins I really wanted, but I wouldn't say any Grail pins. So for pin that I splurged on was this jumbo pin from Finding Nemo. It's a good size pin. I mean, it's like the size of my hand. This is definitely one that I splurged on. The price tag was a little high, but I decided to go for this one instead of the Roger Rabbit. They had them both at the time, and I just more of a Nemo, and I actually now have a small Nemo collection, but this is an awesome pin. It's got Mr. Ray, and then on it it's got Squirt and Nemo, and then a bunch of little other fishes and even pearls over here in the side. So I have to say this is definitely one of my pins that I splurged on this year and spent a good amount of money on, but it also was my first jumbo pin, so I was super excited to get a jumbo pin. The next one is favorite limited edition pin. This one was kind of hard for me because I had a lot of limited edition pins that I got this year, so I decided to go with this one. This was from my most recent Christmas trip. It is the Happy Holidays ornament from the Boardwalk, and as you open it up, I actually do really like the color scheme on this. This is a very me color scheme, the light pastel colors, and then as you open it up on the inside you have Mickey and Minnie playing in the snow, in their little dapper outfits. So I thought this was an awesome pin. I do think the ornament pins from the set were super cool, so super happy to add this to my collection in 2018, and it just represents my vacation for Christmas of 2018. The next one is favorite pin from a monthly release set. So Disneyland and Disney World each have monthly release sets for limited edition pin. For Disney World this year they had the lunchbox ones, the donut shop ones, and the latte ones. Disneyland also had the latte and the donut shop ones, and they also had the Windows of Evil for a bunch of the months. That ended up finishing in 2019, but this is the one I picked. I decided to go with the donut shop pin. This is Chippendale as little jelly filled donuts. Dale's jelly filled and Chip is actually chocolate filled. And then as you open it up, there's a lot of donuts inside these pins. I think these donut shop pins were a really cool set. I really love the details that they put into these pins. I also have a couple other ones of the set, or have had. I've traded some of them away, but I have this one, and I do have a Tigger one in my collection that I think are super cool, and I love the mix of the rubber element and the hinge pin. The next one is favorite international pins, and I just recently started pin trading with other guests and other people online this year. It feels like I've been trading with people online for a while, but it really has only been through this year. And I decided for my international pin to be this Chippendale popcorn set. This is from the Popcorn and Pretzel Hong Kong Disneyland set. Chippendale is my main collection, and I love this pin. I think this is such a cool pin that I was able to get through trade, and definitely one of the coolest pins from international parks in my collection. The next one is favorite completed set, and like I said earlier that I completed a lot of set this year, and this was one of the mystery box sets that I completed. It was a limited release mystery box set, and it's the Food and Wine pins, so I'm just going to quickly show them as I talk to you. So that's Pinocchio, there's Goofy, and they all represent different countries. They don't include all the countries in World Showcase, but they do each represent a different country in World Showcase, which I think is super cool. I think this is a cool set. It was for Food and Wine, and this was my second year going to Food and Wine, and I love Food and Wine. I think it's a great experience. I actually love all the festivals at Epcot. I think Epcot is definitely my favorite park. But this is just an awesome set showing off different characters in the different countries, and I was super happy to be able to trade to complete the set. I still have actually some of these pins for trade. I have 2 Goofy pins for trade if anybody is interested in this set. And then the last one was Duffy Bear. Actually, did I show you these 2? I have 2 more. Dopey and Tiana. So I think this was a great set. Definitely showed all different parts of World Showcase without showing the full World Showcase. I think some people are mad that it was missing a country or 2, but I still think it was a great set, and I love the set, how it showed like the different mileage. We can use this Germany pin. It shows kind of like the mileage from it is from the US. I think it might have been from Epcot. So that's awesome. I think that's a super cool ad. It's right next to the country. So super cool pins, and definitely one of the cool pin sets that I completed this year. The next one is favorite pin that started a collection, and like I said before, I started a lot of collections this year. I decided to take my random pins that I had and put them into collections and trade away other pins. So for collections, I had a main collection of Chippendale, but this year I started a Monsters Inc. collection, a Frozen collection, a Nemo collection, and a Goofy collection, and I also have a Star Wars collection. And I know that's a lot of side collections to have, but I found that those were what my pins I seem to be trading for anyways, were those characters of pins in those movies. So I decided to just make small collections and focus on getting those pins and not focus on just getting random pins. So one pin that I said started this collection, because I only recently switched to doing all these collections, was this Frozen 5th anniversary pin, and it's got an awesome sliding element of Olaf. So he slides back and forth like he's ice skating, and then you got Anna and Elsa looking out the window for the Frozen's 5th anniversary. I think that's a super cool pin and great to add to my Frozen collection. The next one is favorite pin from your main collection, and I've gained a lot of pins from my Chippendale collection this year, so this one was hard to pick, but I decided to go with this Dale pin. It's limited edition of 250. I actually traded for this pin at the animation celebration. I didn't go to the actual event, but the Sunday after the event they had a public pin trading day, and that was the day I got to Disney World for my August trip. So I went to that and was able to make this awesome trade for this pin. The person was super nice and was willing to trade just because I collect Chippendale and knew that I would love the pin and like it would be going to a good home. So it was a great trade, and super happy to be able to add this Dale pin, which is actually my favorite out of the chipmunks. I'm Dale, and my sister Sam is Chip, because we're twins. So I feel like I'm Dale, so that's super cool to add the this Dale pin to my Chippendale collection. The next one is favorite pin from a side collection, and this is from the Happy Holidays set. This is Mike and Sulley, and this is definitely the side collection I want to focus on growing the most. I have recently added a lot of pins to my Frozen collection, but I think the Mike and Sulley collection is something I want to grow. It was definitely one of my favorite movies growing up, as it came out right around when I was born, and this is such a cool pin. I do love Sulley, or Kitty, and Mike Wazowski is such a great character, and I also love Boo. My family called me Boo when I was little, so that's kind of why I want to grow my Monsters Inc. collection. The last one is favorite random pin that didn't fit into a collection but you had to have, and I decided to go with this Epcot pin. This was from also Food and Wine. It's the pass holder pin, so across the middle of the pin it says pass holder, and on top it has all the different countries and it says 2018. And then right underneath it with the word pass holder, it's kind of hard to see, but it says taste your way around the world. Let's see if I can get you a close-up of that. And when I open up this pin, it's actually a hinge element. Oops, sorry, just dropped it. It's actually a hinge element pin, and inside it has Figment, and for Food and Wine on the bottom here, it's kind of a mirror, so you're gonna see the camera too. It's kind of showing you guys. It says Food and Wine 2018, which is super cool with the Figment element. See, there's you guys. Which is super cool pin. I think this is a cool pin to add to my collection. I don't really collect Figment. I don't really collect any like festival pins or anything. I'm debating if an Epcot collection should be started, but I'm trying to not start more collections. But I think this is a super cool pin that I just had to have this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is an awesome tag. I tag any of you that haven't done this and want to show off your 2018 Disney pin collection to do this tag. Definitely let me know if you do it. I'd love to watch it, or if you have done it, I would love to watch it. I enjoy watching some of these pin tags and seeing what you guys have done. And besides that, if you enjoy Disney videos, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed, comment down below if you do the tag, and I will see you guys later. Bye!